What is the cost? Being a Black creative in an industry with a singular focus. Black storytellers and creatives are met with adversity at every turn. They are boxed in by others' expectations and are rarely given the opportunity to freely express themselves creatively. Our stories, our voices, are not to be silenced, and a storyteller's arc ensures that we will never be silenced again.
My name is Malcolm Swayne. I'm a senior multi-platform production major at the illustrious Morgan State University.
I'm Jaden Foreman. I am a senior multi-platform production major.
My name is Rodney Mabin. I'm a senior screenwriting and animation major.
Hello everybody, my name is Raji Edouan, illustrator and comic artist.
My name is Leila Washington. My plans are to go to New Jersey for grad school so I can get a master's in digital design.
My name is Christopher Stevens. I'm from Baltimore City.
Hello, my name is Anaya Evans. I'm a junior psychology major and also a digital artist on the side.
My name's Ram So Petty. I currently make a living off of voice acting, editing, and sound designing different fan-based parodies off of different anime. The most well-known is probably Hood JJK.
A bag on your head sound like a bag in my pocket.
Oh, make a move then, cuz.
My name is Ricardo Copeland. I usually go by Rico, and I'm an animator. My first thought whenever I want to create something is, what is going to be the impact of this? Whether it be a horror, comedy, whatever.
Write it down. I don't go to my computer first. I always go to paper. You brainstorm better on paper. I usually come up with like a short playlist for said character so you can kind of feel the vibes as you're drawing.
I feel like sometimes my brain, it operates differently because I'll see it in my head and I'll just start sketching it out and I need a reference.
I just go with the flow, what people like to see. When you look at your posts, you see what's doing better. Lately, my thing has been if I found something cool, if it's a movie scene, I'll draw the movie scene. If it's an action pose, I'll draw the action pose.
It really starts from the idea to the drafting, finding out a good reference if I can't figure out how to draw it, doing a line art, flat colors, then I do the shading, which is my personal favorite part.
When I watch different shows now, I'm kind of weird. I watch stuff and I hear what I would probably say behind it. I will have one joke that I got in mind and I will write entire scenes.
I think I pull a majority of my inspiration from real life, just real life experiences. But I kind of like to put a glamour on it. When you are inspired by other pieces of work, you can draw from it and build upon it. And so I really like to, just read, a multitude of different genres and just anything I've daydreamed about. So, yeah.
All right, that's cool. All right, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
What inspired you to pursue this line of work?
I've always liked drawing ever since I was a kid. And I think I just kept doing it because I loved it.
Most definitely watching cartoons just all throughout my life. And I was like, dang, I think I want to make stuff like that, by myself.
I've always seen things like that when I was in middle school. I was always obsessed with things like Hatsune Miku and also influenced by Marvel as well.
What it means to me to see more Black characters come on the big screen, especially in anime. One of my favorite animes as of right now, Gachi Akuda. I love how diverse it is. And they have Black people that actually look like Black people.
Due to Japan's highly homogeneous population, disregard for proper Black and ethnic representation is often chalked up to situational ignorance. But when Black creatives attempt to make their own way into the anime or manga industry, they are effectively shut down by those who view anime as a form of entertainment reserved for a specific group.
According to the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health, over 70% of Black professionals experience workplace discrimination, with over 57% of Black Americans reporting pay discrimination. Discrimination against Black creatives isn't just prevalent in 2D media. It is a common reoccurrence in all aspects of entertainment. In 2019, the top films with Black leads were distributed in 30% fewer international markets on average, yet they earned nearly the same global box office sales as films with white leads and earned more than those films on a per-market basis.
According to a report done by the Black Lives in Music Initiative, 4 in 10 people said that they have been pigeonholed into a genre that is not true to them, and only 8% of Black creators felt satisfied with the support they received from their labels and teams.
It sucks that whenever we, and I mean guys that look like me, do anything that's genre bending or that's anything, they always put it in a rap or urban category, which is, and I don't like that urban word. It's just a politically correct way to say the N-word to me.
I think it was like sixth grade. I was like drawing black anime characters, and this one girl, she draw too. And all of a sudden I'm drawing, she was like, black people don't belong in anime. I had to look at her like, what?
Have you ever experienced discrimination within the anime or nerd community due to your race?
Personally, I haven't. However, I've seen stuff online and I've heard stuff from other friends. Like, for example, my friend went to a con as Princess Peach, and then somebody was just like, why are you Princess Peach? Princess Peach is white. And she's darker than both of us.
Black people shouldn't have to act or be a certain way for their creativity to be palatable. We should be able to explore different forms of expression and be true to who we are, without the public feeling the need to dim our light. When Black creativity isn't given the room to grow, it slowly trickles out until the love for art has become a figment of the past. And unfortunately, the public's refusal of acceptance can end in tragedy.
19-year-old Ashley Paxton, known online as Squid Kid, had her cosplay admired by countless people, but was ultimately driven to despair by online abuse due to her skin color.
When I found out what happened, that was really sad, because it really just showed me that there was not much of a space for Black women in the cosplay community. I've also heard a story about a man who was recently kicked out of a Comic-Con because he was harassing Black women and telling them to take off their wigs and things like that. And it's just so disheartening, because it's just a community. It's just a community. It's just a fan base. It's all fiction.
When people start creating content on a certain thing that they just so happen to like, and they get hate, that's to be expected. But when it gets to a certain point where you literally cannot deal with it anymore, and you find out that it's because of bigotry and discrimination and hate, that doesn't sit right with me, in my soul, not even just in my mind, in my entire being.
Nothing should ever come to a point where you should not want to be here. But the fact that she was shunned so much that it made her not want to be here was just it was hard to hear about.
The cost of creativity should never be someone's life. Anime and manga are notoriously known for misrepresenting the little Black characters they do include. Black features and characteristics are often over-exaggerated, leading to the perpetuation of stereotypes. Though the way Black characters are depicted in anime has improved drastically over the past few decades, there is still more work to be done. For example, Mr. Popo from Dragon Ball Z, a direct reference to blackface and minstrelsy, had jet black skin and enlarged lips. In contrast, Ogun from Fire Force mediating many of the unfortunate situations the main characters fell into, effectively evading the violent black male trope. The anime community is taking steps to right the wrongs committed against the Black community. What we really need are Black creatives in those same rooms, revolutionizing anime as a genre.
From my experience, I will say to just do it. You do not know who needs your content. It can be in between, just bro, I had a terrible day at work, you dropped, and I forgot all about that, to people who are actually bro, this was about to be my last day on earth. I stopped that because, bro, I gotta see where this next video goes. That stuff matters, and if I didn't just take a chance because I seen some memes and was bro, I want to put my voice behind some anime, one, I wouldn't be in this space now, but two, I don't know how many people that would affect.
Black stories shouldn't have to fit society's vision of perfection to be seen for what they are. Our stories deserve to flourish, and so do we.
So where do we go from here, Jaden?
Well, that leads us to the most important question.
What's that?
How do we prioritize Black stories?
The answer is pretty simple.
Support your own.
There are Black creators from all walks of life ready and eager to create something special.
The scriptwriter, an editor, a cameraman, a costume designer.
Rely on your community.
Uplift each other.
show out, and support.
We can't expect others to prioritize Black stories if we don't prioritize our own.